In his lovely poem titled The Horses, Ted Hughes describes going out early one morning in the hour before dawn dark. It is that period just before the sun rises, when the darkness is at its deepest, the frost is at its most intense, and when the night seems to be very dark indeed. We may feel that we are living through this kind of dark hour in our world today, with the war in the Middle East, in Ukraine, with the starving in the Sudan and parts of Africa, with the persecution of Christians and others of faith in different parts of our world, and at home with the energy crisis and the rise in fuel prices, the pressures on families and domestically. It may feel very dark. What we need to remember on this Easter morning is that the Lord rose from the dead in the darkness. The moon was the only witness. In the Gospel of Easter morning, we hear how Mary Magdalene comes before dawn. She comes in the darkness. She who had accompanied Jesus in his ministry and had known something of the power of his healing and his presence. She who had accompanied his mother on the way of the cross and was there at the foot of the cross, who saw where he was buried. She comes in the depth of darkness, in grief, to try and be close to the place where he was buried. And what she discovers is something quite startling. The tomb is empty. The angels declare that he is risen. And then she encounters him herself. He calls her by name, and he sends her forth to go to the apostles and bear witness that he has risen from the dead. When the risen Lord appears to his apostles for the first time, his first words to them are, "Peace be with you." So on this Easter day, we all need to remember that even when our personal experience or our world seems to be at its darkest, the risen Lord breaks into that darkness. He brings goodness out of evil, light out of darkness, life from death. Death does not have the final word. Darkness is overcome. Evil is banished. We are given the opportunity for newness of life. And so I wish you all a very, very happy Easter, and especially the gift of the risen Lord's peace, a peace which our world needs, which our nation needs, which we need in our own families and which we need personally in our own lives. Pax Capis, happy Easter.